What is going on, everybody? It is Nidge here from Nidge Plays, just here to remind you that if you are enjoying the content, to leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. Thank you very much and I'll see you in the video. Hello everybody and welcome to this video where you will be deciding my FIFA 15 career mode fate. The first save that I want to do on FIFA 15 career mode is a Premiership one. That was without any doubt, because obviously they put all the new Premier League stuff in there and it'd be a shame not to go straight in there and do that. I will point out very early on in the video at this point that I will also be doing Ultimate Team content next year, obviously that goes without saying, and I will also be doing a lower league save, more than likely going to be Burton Albion and taking them from League 2 to the top of the Premiership, so that's going to be something to look forward to. But the first series I want to do, like I've just mentioned, is one involving a Premiership team. I'm giving you 4 options of 4 different teams there that I think could make really good saves, all in different areas of the league, all in different positions, so we'll look through those now. Then at the end of the episode, if you vote for the team you want me to be, that is what will happen when FIFA 15 comes out. So the first team that you can see on the screen at the moment is Leicester. Obviously they've just got promoted, so the original target would be to avoid relegation. They've got a nice squad that would need a lot of upgrading, and it'd be a bit more of a long-term save, that one. The second team I think would be like a good save would be Southampton. Now, obviously they have lost a lot of their players in the transfer market, Luke Shaw, Lallana, Lambert. I think it'd be a good challenge to rebuild the squad from the ground up. Be more of a long-term save again, similar to Leicester, because as I mentioned at the start, all of these saves, no matter which one it is, I want to take that team to the top of the Premiership and make them into a formidable squad. So even if it's a team that's already good, or a team that's sort of a lower down in the Premiership, I'm going to be making them all like at least a couple of seasons long. But Southampton would be a bit more long-term, similar to Leicester. A bit more money to spend than Leicester, I'd imagine. And just, they're generally a nice team anyway. I think a lot of people like the way Southampton play, and there's a few nice players in there too, Tadic, Rodriguez, so that could be a fun save. This is why I mentioned about some of them being more long-term, because another one I thought would be quite fun would be Arsenal, with the original target of obviously winning the Premier League, which they haven't done for quite some time now. With Arsenal, they've obviously already got a pretty strong team with some exciting players in there. You look at people like Cazorla, Ozil, Alexis Sanchez just come in, Ramsey, so they've already got a pretty strong squad. We'd be able to bring in some pretty big players, improve the squad a little bit more. They've also got a lot of good young players in there, so they've got great potential within the squad, so it could be interesting to watch and see how those players grow and that kind of thing. But obviously, like I mentioned before, I'll be doing a couple of seasons, maybe win the Premier League in the first or second, hopefully, and then move into the Champions League and win that. That's more of a stronger team, obviously, stronger than Leicester and Southampton by quite some way. But the last team that I thought would be Manchester City. Obviously, they've just won the Premier League in real life, so the objective will be to retain the title, win the league again, and get European success, which is something they haven't managed to achieve yet in real life. Obviously, when you're looking at Man City, they've already got a fantastic squad. Aguero, Yaya Toure, Kompany, Silva, Nasri, goes on. It'd probably be a bit of a shorter save this one, because there's only so much you can do when the squad's already that strong. But we'll be able to bring in some big signings with the big transfer budget that we'd be given. But they're your options, guys. So Leicester's obviously the lower down team in the Premiership that we'd be looking to keep up, then year on year improve till we can get them to be a top team in the Premiership. The second option was Southampton. A bit further on than Leicester, obviously they've got a decent squad, but they have lost a lot of the players this year, so it'd almost be similar to Leicester really, because they've got a better squad marginally, but we'd probably have a little bit more money to spend on it and like rebuild them, which is what they need doing in real life. And again, as I mentioned with Leicester, I'd try to take them eventually into the top of the Premier League and into Europe after a few seasons. The third option was Arsenal. That one, already Arsenal are a pretty strong team, as we all know, but we'll be able to bring in some good signings, maybe get them the Premier League title at some point in the first couple of seasons and then move on into European success. And then the last option is Manchester City. Obviously a team that are already formidable, got a really strong squad, really good players, but we'd see if we could retain the title in the first season and then get some European success as well. If it was Man City, that could be literally be a one-season save, because if we were to win the league and win the Champions League, for example, in the first season, there's not a lot more we could do. But they're your options, guys. So if you let me know which one you want to see in the FIFA 15 career mode first, put it down in the comments below. So it's either Leicester, Southampton, Arsenal or Man City. As I mentioned at the start of the video, there will also be a Burton Albion save. That'll probably be the second save that I do on the game after I've completed this one. That'll just involve taking Burton Albion from League 2 up to the top of the Premiership. and I'm also going to be doing some Ultimate Team content as well. But what I'll do is, after this video has been up for a couple of weeks, hopefully a few people would have put their comments down below saying what team they'd like to see. I'll do another video announcing what team it'll be and a couple more details on the other ideas that I've got for FIFA 15 series, and that'll give you a bit more information and insight so you'll know what to expect a little bit more when the game comes out from me as far as I'm concerned. So that's going to be the end of this video. Like I've said already, and I'm going to mention it once more, whatever you want, put it down in the comments below and let me know. That way your thing that you want will happen more than likely, and it'll give you a better chance of it happening. Obviously, it's no good thinking, oh, I want him to do that and then not putting it in the comments. So let me know what you want to see down in the comments below. I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks now with the results and a few more details on what's going on. And I shall speak to you tomorrow in what will probably be the next game and the next episode in our Real Betis career. So I'll speak to you then, guys. Nidge out.